Hello, this is Julie. We had a question this week about how to fix a defect in a font. The particular font had a problem with just one letter, which is not too difficult to fix. So in order to fix it, we will add it. The font was a free font called Jenna Sue. Sometimes we do have problems with particular characters in free fonts, especially when sometimes they were made to print and not necessarily for cutting, so sometimes we have to look to make sure. The letter with the problem was the letter G, so I put a word here, congratulations, and accept. Now I have this right now looking at it in outline. You can go to the virtual mat tab in Make the Cut and click on Fill and Outline to see the shapes with solid fill, or you can go to Outline to see the outline here. And I'm going to type the number 6 to zoom in really close on this, and then type 3 to center the screen on the selected font. So we see that the problem with the G is here. I'll go to Fill and Outline so you can see that, well, that doesn't look real good. So I'm going to work with it in Outline, and then to get rid of this, I'm going to click on the eraser tool, which is on the left side of the screen. To see the toolbar on the left, click the figure 8 up in the upper left corner of the screen, and then to select the eraser, we'll click on Erase. Now I've set my eraser to 0.1 millimeter because this is a tiny little detail that needs to be addressed. And I'm using inverse eraser so that I can just sort of paint over the things that I don't want to get rid of them. So I'm going to hold the Control key to make my drawing here with the eraser straight. Click my mouse and drag and release. And when I do, it disappears. And that's all there is to it. Let me try it. I'll do Control Z, undo again so you can see what it looked like to start with. I'll hold the Control key to make my line go straight. Click the mouse and drag. And the problem seems to be in this left corner. When I let go of the mouse, it separates the two. And then I will do it again. Left click and with the Control key down, let go, and that tiny little shape has now disappeared. If there were lots of characters in this font that were problematic, I would probably try to fix them and redo the whole font. But just with one letter that's not used constantly, this probably wouldn't be a difficult fix just to work with whenever we need to use that letter. It's a kind of a cute font, maybe for a card or other projects. While we have this text here, I'll show you some ways to get these letters using Make the Cut to be a little bit closer together. If I hold the Control key and have the straight arrows showing, I can drag these apart to separate the letters, or I can drag them closer together to get them to overlap. And I could make adjustments on individual letters if I want them to overlap for welding. And just use my arrow keys so that some of just to make sure so all of the letters are overlapping. And then right here between the R and the A, I don't really want to move them too much closer together, but what I can do again is select it. I'll type 4 and 3 to zoom in there a little bit. I think I could connect that R and the A again using my eraser with the inverse eraser selected, and maybe a 0.5 size. Hold the Control key and drag and I'm just making an extra little line to connect there. Now I can select all, Control A, and I can weld. And now I have all of my text all connected. If there's a piece that's not quite connected, I can split. And you'll know it's not connected by the fact that there is a little box around it, gray lines. I can overlap them a little bit more. And with everything selected, again, weld. And there we've got everything all connected there on that side. This side needs to, I'll just tap my arrow key to get it over. Select it and weld, and now everything should be welded together all in one selection box. So I back out here, you see that the word is all connected. Much easier to cut and to deal with all in one piece rather than hunting all over for pieces and trying to put them back together on the end project. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.